So you spend a whole lot of time creating all sorts of custom GPTs to do different tasks in your business, and now you're making the move over to Claude, and you're wondering if you can move all of that work that you've done in ChatGPT over to Claude, and you absolutely can. But before we dive in, I just need to make sure that you're clear that this is for custom GPTs that you have created, not for the custom GPTs you've purchased or that you've been given or you've somehow had access to through ChatGPT. This is for the ones that you have created. So first things first, we're going to open up ChatGPT. We're going to jump into our sidebar here and we're going to search for GPT. So here under the three dots and more, we've got GPTs here. That's going to open up the GPT library. We want to click on My GPTs up in the corner here because this is only for the custom GPTs that you have created. So you can see here I spent a lot of time creating all sorts of custom GPTs. We're going to start with this newsletter helper. So this one here helps me create my weekly newsletters. So I'm going to click on the wee pencil here just as if I was going to edit it. And what happens is we open up the sort of back end or the instructions for this custom GPT. So we have a name, we have a description, we have the instructions, and we may have a conversation starter there. And of course, we might have some files that we have uploaded as well. And so all we're going to do is move this information over to Claude and ask Claude to turn it into a skill. So if we head over to Claude now, the first thing we need to double check is that we actually have the skill creator skill installed. So that is the skill that helps Claude create new skills. And usually it is installed by default. It's a skill from Anthropic, the company that made Claude, but we'll double check before we jump in. So first of all, we're going to click on the left-hand side here for customize. And that should open up your skills. And if you scroll down, you should see probably the very bottom one, and that will be called the skill creator. This is really important. If we don't have that installed, then we won't be able to create any skills ourselves right here in Claude. And we can see that this one was created by Anthropic, the company that owns or created Claude. If you don't see the skill creator, you want to click on browse at the top here and you want to search for it. So here we have it right at the top here, skill creator, and you can see it is installed because I've got the little cog there. If that was a plus button, I would just hit that and that would actually install the skill. So that's all we need to do before we dive on in. So we'll close all of that down and we're just going to create a conversation, a chat with Claude. So I've written you a prompt. Have a look at the description for this video and you can just copy and paste the prompt from there. So what you're going to do is paste that prompt in, and then at the bottom you've actually got, formatting's not great, places to drop in the name of the GPT, the description, and the instructions. So now it's just a matter of copying and pasting. So we go back over here, we grab the name, we copy that, we paste it in, we go back for the description, grab that, paste that one in as well, and then lastly the instructions. So we'll grab all of those and paste them in. Now, the tricky thing is that you might have some files here, so you can absolutely take those files and you can upload them. So you can come over here, click on the plus button, and you can upload those files as well. What I've actually put in this prompt is, if we go up to the top here, it does say, tell me if the GPT relied on uploaded files, web browsing, or anything else that won't carry across, and what I should do about it. So it will let you know if it is lacking information that it needs. But once we've got everything in there, we just hit the little enter button or the little arrow, and it's going to take some time. So it's obviously going to have to create this skill. It will come back to me and ask me for any additional information that it needs. Otherwise, it's just going to get to work turning this custom GPT into a skill. Okay, so it said there that it is checking the skill packaging format so that it installs cleanly. Then it has said, let me check the packaging script so that the .skill file is built correctly. Okay, so it appears to have everything it needs. Now it is building the skill. Okay, and there we have it. It has created the skill. So it's called it the Newsletter News Summarizer, which is a really good name. It's telling me what it has changed and why, what it's not carrying across. So it said nothing important, which is the good news. This GPT didn't rely on uploaded files or web browsing, which is perfect. And it's giving me 3 test prompts. Now, this skill is not yet installed. So at this point, if we read through, and on the right is all of the instructions, if we were to read through that and there was something in there that we didn't like, now is the time to change it. So we would just let Claude know what we didn't want or what we wanted to change, that sort of thing. But I'm really happy reading through there what it has come up with. So to install the skill is so easy. We literally click on this button here. The minute we click on Save Skill, that's going to install that skill. And so now I've basically trained Claude on how I want its help to write my weekly newsletters. And so now we can test it. So what I could do is, for this skill, I actually take articles and I bring them across, I copy and paste them in, and then I have it summarize it in a particular way that sounds like me. I like, it's written in a particular order. So it's very, very easy for me to then copy and paste that through to my newsletter. So I'm really happy with that. So once we've done that, what I can do now is go back over to ChatGPT. I can go back to my custom GPTs and I can do my next one. So I might go down here to the social post helper, click the click the pencil to edit, get all of that information again, use the prompt again. I would start a new chat for this one. I would paste the prompt in there again, and I would just copy and paste them across. So it will take some time, but you've put in the hard yards already by training ChatGPT and by creating the custom GPTs. Now it's just a matter of bringing it all over into Claude.